Hey everybody, it's Anthony here on Jamboard Tools, and I am here today to show you a brief introduction on Jamboard. Jamboard is a tool that Google acquired over the course of the past couple of years that's like an online interactive whiteboard type thing. It is an interactive whiteboard. It's a product that Google makes that you can buy. It's similar to a smart board or things like that. But the actual app itself is free to use whether you have an actual Jamboard or not. So I just wanted to kind of show you how you might be able to use this in your classroom or with your students, and here's how you do it. So the first step is finding where Jamboard is. A lot of people don't even know about it. So a couple of places you can find it. One is in the waffle. So you can click on the grid here in your upper right hand corner when you're logged into another Google product like Gmail or Google Drive or just at google.com. And you're going to scroll down a little bit. And when you scroll down a little bit, eventually you'll come to Jamboard here. You just click on Jamboard and it's going to open up the dashboard that shows you all the Jamboards that you've created. So you see here I've created a few, and I'm going to take you through one or two of those in just a little bit. The other way to get to Jamboard is by going through your Google Drive. So you would open up your Google Drive and you would tap on New, and you tap on More, and then you're going to tap on Google Jamboard. And that's going to create a blank Google Jamboard, and that's what we're going to start with today. So it's a platform where you can kind of all be kind of similar to all the other Google products. You can have multiple people working on a Jamboard all at the same time. It's great for crowdsourcing ideas or brainstorming, things like that, and some other activities, which I'll show you in just a little bit. So I showed you how to get there. So now we're just going to kind of go through the different tools that we have when we're logged into Jamboard. So on the left-hand side over here, you've got your main tools. The top one is your pen tool, and you can change that to be not only a pen, but you can also change it to be a marker, a highlighter, or a paintbrush. And all it does is it changes how you're painting on this whiteboard. So here you'll see it's just kind of a thin line. You can write letters. Kind of looks like you're drawing like a first grader, but that's okay. And then you can change it to marker. You can also change the colors. So we'll change the colors too. This is how marker looks. So you see it's a little bit thicker, a little bit maybe easier to draw. Looks like more like a marker on a whiteboard there. And then the other thing is the highlighter. So highlighters, you can highlight over what you've already done, or you can just use that as another type of marker tool. Just looks a little bit different. And then the last one is the paint tool. And the paint tool is probably the thickest. All right, so that's your paint tool there. All right, so those are your pen tools, and again, different colors. You don't have all the color options that you normally have in Google products, but you get a wide enough variety that it should work for you. This is your eraser tool, and that's going to erase just within the drawing areas, the parts where you've marked up already, and it's just going to erase the parts where the eraser goes over. If you wanted to clear the whole board, you can clear the frame by clicking Clear Frame up here, and that's going to clear everything out there. All right, the next thing is sticky notes. Sticky notes are fun to share ideas, and this is where brainstorming and stuff comes in handy. Sticky notes, you can type. That's how you type in Jamboard, and you can make different sticky notes. So you can have people's names or ideas or whatever you want to do. And then once you have a bunch of stickers on here, you can move them around to wherever you want them to be. So that's how the stickies work. And then you have pictures, you have images that you can add. So you click on images and you have similar options to what you normally have in other Google products. We'll do a Google image search. We'll do this one for the White House. And it should pull up pictures of the White House, I would think. Yes, good. Sometimes it'll just show white houses, but this is actually pulling up the White House. So there you go. So you've got the picture in now, and you can resize it. You can rotate it. You can do whatever you need to do with it. Okay, you can duplicate it if you want to make multiple of them. And then, oops, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Console. Yep. And that's what you do with images there. And then your last tool over here on the left hand side is your laser pointer. So if you're presenting this to your class and you want to highlight certain information, so here's Anthony over here. Hi, this is how you type over here. Ideas. Hey, this is the White House. You can click and hold and it'll leave a trail as you go along if you wanted that to happen there. Okay, so those are your basic tools in Jamboard. I skipped over the select tool. Select tool is just going to allow you to select the items that are on the board. Okay, and if you wanted to select multiple items, you can't. You just select individual items. And you can delete or move or do whatever it is that you need to do with them. All right, backgrounds available. You can click on background and kind of explore those. You've got dots, lines, squares, different colored backgrounds. You don't have any colored backgrounds in Google Jamboard, which is kind of a bummer. That's something that I was looking for, to kind of either insert your own colors, or what I'd like to do is insert a picture as the background, and I'll show you why that in the next video. But those are your options for background there. So this would be good for like graphing, for graphing purposes, for math class or things like that. So we've got some options there with that. Over here in the middle, you notice that you have the ability to expand the frame bar and add additional frames. So if you wanted to have multiple frames for various reasons, either different topics or if you're brainstorming ideas, or for any different reason, different subjects, however you'd want to organize that, you can. And then these show you how you're going to go back and forth between the different frames. These arrows take you back and forth. Here we've got the More Options button. The More Actions, it says More Actions in here. Most of Google, it's More Options. We can rename it. We can download it as a PDF. We can save the frame as an image, delete it, make a copy of it. And then this is just kind of maintenance stuff, updates, or send feedback if you want to do that. Sharing settings work the same way as they do in other Google products. So you can share the Jamboard so you can work collaboratively with another person. You can share Jamboard so that other people can just view it. Or you can, I think that's it. I think those are your only two options, because I can't imagine why you would comment on it. I don't think there is a comment feature. Let's just see here. Yeah, can edit or can view. So that's their only two options, can edit or can view. And then you can also share a link like you would normally with other Google products there. So that's the basics of Google Jamboard. On the next video, I'm going to show you some practical uses in the classroom, how you might be able to use it, show you how I've used it in the past. But some people were asking me for some options for online whiteboards, and this is one of them. So I hope you'd enjoyed that and learned something with that. If you have any questions about Google Jamboard or any other Google products, just let me know. I'm happy to help you at any time. Thanks so much. Have a great day.